Good evening, everyone. We're excited to have you here. My name is Tracy Kornstrom. I'm the director at the Trio Wolf Creek Distance Learning Charter School. I have the privilege of welcoming you all here tonight for our graduation ceremony. We're very happy to be together, that we can celebrate in this way and celebrate our class of 2021. So thank you all very much for coming. A really quick reminder to mute your cell phones if you want to use your phones to take pictures or take pictures afterward by the step and repeat. That's great, but if you could mute your phones now as we start the ceremony, that would be wonderful. We'll start with the American Legion Post 272 opening up the graduation ceremony by presenting the colors. So they will come in and we'll stand and remain standing until they recess out. And once they are up here, then a special thanks to our Wolf Creek alumni, a senior from last year, Keegan Miller, who will sing the Star Spangled Banner, accompanied by staff member CJ Hansen. So at this time, if we could stand, thank you all. Again, welcome to parents, friends, and family members, those watching on the Facebook, YouTube live stream. A huge thanks to Ray and Sandy Flint for getting that working once we realized we needed to come inside and limit guests. Thank you to all the staff who worked really hard to make this venue work for everyone, and all the friends of Wolf Creek. We thank you all for being flexible this year. We know we can't control the weather. It's not pouring rain, but it is really, really warm outside. I think we've learned a lot in the past 15 months that we can't control everything in our lives, and sometimes we just have to go with that. One program note, as you look at the program, is that our board chair, Jeff Vitale, is feeling under the weather tonight and is not able to attend. So some of the notations for him will be filled in by me or our Dean of Students, Brenda Swanson. So just that one notation for the program. So we thank you all for coming. We want to celebrate this wonderful event We hope you do take out your cameras and share some pictures. A huge thanks to Renee and Becky for taking pictures that will also be available. We have some wonderful photographers on the Wolf Creek staff, amazing singers and musicians, so you'll see all of those talents later tonight. In that spirit, we would love to see you on our Instagram page or Facebook page. We have paid for a Snapchat filter. It says grad at the top, Wolf Creek at the bottom. If you're on Snapchat and have your location on, that should work. And then we're streaming live and also creating a video that will be available to families. So hopefully if people were not able to make it tonight, they'll see all those pictures and be able to participate in that way. So first and foremost, we're really proud of the class of 2021. We know you will do great things as Wolf Creek alumni because you've shown us over the past 15 months your skills and strengths throughout a really difficult time. So we look forward to seeing you and hearing about your future pursuits on social media or in other means. So we hope in all seriousness that you will continue to use our greatest marketing tool, which is word of mouth advertising, and let people know if you enjoyed your time at Wolf Creek and your successes here so that you as students and families can tell others about how Wolf Creek helps serve you. We know a lot of schools are offering virtual learning in different ways in the years to come, probably more than ever, but we still feel like we are the experts in online learning, have been doing it for a really long time, so we hope that you'll continue to help us spread that word. We want to recognize the resilience of the class of 2021 and take a moment to reflect on the past 15 months. We know it has not been an easy time for our nation or for any of us as we've gone through so many things. Our students and staff were maybe well prepared for virtual learning in a lot of ways, but even in this time we learned about ourselves and we learned a lot about each other. So hopefully as we reflect back on this, there are things we can take with us. We hope some of the lessons we learned as we move forward, that giving each other grace and recognizing that we don't know what others are facing is always important. We learned that giving people space, literally and figuratively, is important at times. No one knew so much about social distancing 16 or 17 months ago. We learned that when it is safe and people are ready for a hug, it can mean a lot to hug someone or tell them that you care about them. We learned that time spent with family and friends should be cherished, as you don't know when you might not be able to gather with them as often. And we also learned that we should be very proud of all we accomplished during this time and the resiliency that was shown. So that's what we're here to do tonight, is really celebrate this class. So thank you all again for coming. One group that has shown amazing perseverance, resiliency, and the ability to be flexible and pivot is our amazing Wolf Creek staff members. So we're going to introduce each of them. They are running around doing different jobs. You may have seen them already at the check-in table or seen the amazing decorations that they did or had your picture taken by them. But each member of the Wolf Creek staff is an important part of the puzzle of putting together this incredible charter school option. Being an online teacher means being available to your students in many ways, getting texts sometimes late at night, asking about homework or when things are due. And as you will hear later tonight, many of the graduates will note their learning manager or their LM as one of the reasons they were able to graduate, and a lot of the things that they remember and cherish about Wolf Creek. So for all the staff who do so much at Wolf Creek, we want to recognize you. So we ask that you stand and remain standing as we call your names. So we will start with Hannah Ed Blad. You can wave at us in the back if you're already standing. Bree Carnes. Brenda Swanson. Sonia Mertz. Randy Stream. Aaron McCullough. Chris Wallen. Chloe Jackson is in the back. Sandy Flint. Shelly Matheson is in the back. Becky Olstein taking pictures. Renee Anick is in the back with the camera. CJ Hansen, musician extraordinaire. Lindsay Coppernall. Jolene Lauderby, you met at the check-in table. And a huge thanks for attending tonight. Our SRO this year, Officer Barwin, is also in the back. Stopping by. So I think that's everybody. Thank you all. Again, we know this past year has not been easy, but we really want to have a great time tonight honoring the class of 2021. We honor the ability to make school a priority in hard times when other things could have become a priority, and knowing where to look for supports and comfort when needed, and continuing to make that goal of earning a high school diploma. So we're all so proud of you, and again, we welcome you here tonight. Next, we have some more music, and Randy will be accompanied by CJ and perform Imagine by John Lennon.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you join us, and the world will live as one.
Yes, thank you to CJ and Randy. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Next, we have, I have the pleasure of announcing a few local scholarships that will be given out tonight. and presented. So we are always collecting funds for the Wolf Creek Alumni Scholarship in any amount. So our class of 2021, if you go out and make it big in the world, you can always come back, give us a little bit of money in 10 years and help your fellow students, but we're always accepting donations. So we have 2 students who will be receiving scholarships tonight, so if your name is announced, please come up through either middle aisle, and Brenda Swanson, our Dean of Students, will get you your folder and frame. So the first scholarship is the Wolf Creek Alumni Scholarship. Donations are collected from former students, staff members, vendors that we work with at Wolf Creek. And Wolf Creek uses the funds collected from fundraising efforts and donations, local businesses to fund a scholarship each year to support students seeking post-secondary educational options past high school. The staff uses a variety of criteria to determine who will be awarded the scholarship, including volunteer experiences, a minimum GPA, and a required essay. So this year's Wolf Creek Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is going to Talia Martinson. If she could come up. So in addition to being the director at Wolf Creek, I am also a proud member of the Chisago Lakes Lions Club. So I'm very happy tonight to show their support of local schools. They give out scholarships to local schools. The Chisago Lakes Lions represent the largest volunteer organization in the world and share and serve the Chisago Lakes area in many ways. We volunteer at community events. We run community events, usually when it's not COVID, such as the pancake breakfast, an annual Cadillac dinner raffle, and other fundraisers to raise funds for our mission to improve sight, hearing, and other needs. And one of the missions is to assist youth in our area in pursuing their educational pursuits after high school. The mission of the Lions Club is we serve, so we believe as Lions that we serve our community in many ways to send people out into the world to help make the world a better place. The Lions Scholarship is also based on GPA, service, and an essay. So the Chisago Lakes Lions Club is pleased to offer a scholarship in the amount of $500 to Wolf Creek student Tess Cody. So congratulations to both of them and to everyone else in the class on their future pursuits. We know many in this class received foundational scholarships from colleges, tech schools, post-secondary institutions, but we're happy to give out those other scholarships tonight as well. So next is the presentation of the diplomas, what we've all been waiting for. So we will have the presentation of the diplomas and the pickup up here along the table. A huge thank you to Sonia and Aaron, because they're going to come up and read student names and a little blurb about them that we usually call like a senior speech or a senior survey. So as is tradition at Wolf Creek, students are more than just a name. We want to personalize our education, so you'll hear highlights of their time at Wolf Creek and things that they remember about Wolf Creek. So as each student's name is called, they'll come up. And they'll be walking up here. There was some debate whether this was the east side, the right side, and we decided it was the window side. Walking across the front. Stop, don't go really fast, stop, and look at Becky for a picture. Be like, we got it, and then you'll go down. We have staff members in the back who will help you, so do not worry about that. A reminder that this is where we want to get a little bit louder. We want to cheer. This is a big accomplishment for people. We encourage people to use the bells in your swag bags at this time and to cheer for your graduate and all the graduates. Okay, we'll let you find them. We'll let you find them for a minute. Here we go. So, all right. We will not do handshakes or hugs up at the front because although we know things look a lot better in Chisago County and around the nation, we're still in a time of a pandemic. So know that we celebrate you with virtual hugs, virtual high fives, mock handshakes. So we will come up and get the diploma, take our picture, and then go back. What we're going to do is have students line up toward the back just so it's easier. We're not coming from all over the place. So students from Emily Bormiss to Jackson Martinson are going to line up in the back. So if you look at the list, from Emily B to Jackson M, we're going to help you line up really quick. We're going to bring Erin and Sonia up. We're going to bring Brenda up. So we're going to take a couple minutes. People are going to move around. We're going to figure out where we go.
The alphabet is hard.
We'll be taking a break to tell the other half when to line up all the students. So don't worry if you're not that group. You're still getting a diploma. We'll get you figured out, we promise.
She plans to take this time to gain experience in different fields and trades such as remodeling and farm work. Then Emily has goals to work towards purchasing her own property where she can own a small dog breeding business and hobby farm. She plans to use dogs to help people such as visiting nursing homes and schools or libraries. She also will use her work therapeutically for kids with special needs. Her favorite memories of Wolf Creek were meeting her LM Sandy every Monday morning and always getting the help that she needed.
Alexis Bostic. Alexis plans on moving out in 4 months to attend cosmetology school. After finishing cosmetology school, she plans to work with her mom. Alexis hopes to save enough money to travel to Japan. She hopes to someday have a house with a garage full of cars to work on. Her favorite memories of Wolf Creek are the great teachers.
Okay, just a little side note, we'll say the name, come on up, and then once we're done giving their senior blurb, then we'll do all the cheering we want, okay? Great. All right, so Elizabeth Brown. Elizabeth has plans to attend college after graduation. She is currently exploring the options of teaching or getting into the dental field. She is both nervous and excited for the future. Elizabeth's favorite things about Wolf Creek were the teachers who were always there to help, as well as her amazing learning manager, Sandy.
Tess and Cody. Tess would like to go to a community college for her first 2 years and plans to transfer to a university to get her bachelor's degree in interior design. After college, she plans to find a career in designing, and in her free time, she would like to launch her own small business of buying and selling self-made artwork, clothes, antiques, and vintage items. Tess has big plans in the future to someday open up her own chain of stores and travel the world.
Michaela Conradi. Michaela is considering a career in real estate because she's always just loved something about it. She's excited about the idea of helping people find houses where they can get a start to their very own families and futures. Real estate is a great fit for Michaela because it is a career that involves working with people, and Michaela enjoys being social.
Logan Danielowski. Logan plans to work to make enough money to go to live in Alaska, where he can enjoy the serenity and nature. His favorite memory of Wolf Creek was having CJ as his learning manager.
Landon Eichinger. Landon's future plans after high school include joining the Navy for many opportunities and benefits it provides, going to culinary school, or doing a combination of the two. He would love to one day open his own restaurant. A favorite memory of Landon's from Wolf Creek was how nice all of the teachers were when he first started, especially Chloe, his learning manager, who was always there to help. she would like to move to Colorado to attend college and possibly stay there for a while after she graduates. In the future, she would love to pursue her career that involves helping people. An overall goal and priority in life is to be happy. Her favorite memories from Wolf Creek are from coming to campus where she was able to meet so many great people.
Molly plans to work and attend Normandale Community College to become a dental hygienist. Once she gets her degree and works for a few years, she would like to move to Arizona or someplace in the South, where she can own land, a small house, and many animals, including horses and dogs. Molly aspires to live a low-key, carefree, adventurous life, one where she is always happy. Madeline would like to attend college in the future. One of her dreams is to have a big penthouse in Miami and make a killer amount of money. Maddie says, another big dream of mine is to one day be able to repay my mom everything she has done for me while raising me, because I know for sure it was not easy, nor did I make it easy. I want to be able to spoil the heck out of my gorgeous mom because she deserves it. Maddie remembers how nervous her learning manager Lindsay would get at the end of every term because she was afraid that she wouldn't finish her classes. But as Maddie says, here I am, Lindsay.
Kaylee Johnson. Kaylee plans to take a gap year to learn more about what she would like to pursue in the future and explore all of her options. She would like to work in equine therapy as she has seen how it can help people through their struggles, and she would love to help even more people experience how equine therapy can help them. Her favorite Wolf Creek memories were the Monday meetings.
In the future, Nicole would like to find a good job and go to college to become a mechanic. She would also like to foster animals while waiting for their forever family and home. Nicole would like to prove that she can be successful and independent and can't wait to start living her best life. Nicole's favorite memory of Wolf Creek was when another student saw that she was struggling and passed her a note that said to never give up.
McKenna Larson. McKenna's future plans include attending Bemidji State University and majoring in elementary education. During college, she would like to explore different volunteer experiences and find new interests. She plans to get her own place after her first year so she can have her cats with her and find independence. She plans to work hard and get through college so that after she graduates, she can find a teaching position. She also would love to move further up north in Minnesota or even Idaho so that she can create a home for herself and her animals. McKenna's favorite memory from Wolf Creek was all of the support and help she received from her learning manager.
Melissa Ray Magnuson. Melissa plans to find the right job that suits her or to start her own business early on. She dreams of owning her own business somewhere warm. Melissa's favorite Wolf Creek memory is doing hangouts with all of her teachers throughout the years.
Brandon Merrier. Brandon's biggest dream would be to one day become a professional race car driver. He would own a Dodge Viper and always remember to Briggsdale. Other than being a race car driver, he would love to one day own his own business. His favorite memory of Wolf Creek was the day he realized he was going to graduate.
Jackson Lyle Markinson. Jackson wants to become knowledgeable in cars and become a skilled video editor and producer. He hopes to one day either become a death metal vocalist or open a PC repair shop. Jackson's favorite Wolf Creek memory is having awesome teachers who went the extra mile to help him. Now we ask the rest of you to proceed to the back of the room to line up.
Okay, that's the end. We all announce it. Graduation stuff is pretty. The alphabet. Line it up, walking.
Merrier. Next is Talia Martinson. This fall, Talia will be attending Concordia University in St. Paul for their pre-chiropractic program. She plans to do their combined program with Northwestern Health Sciences University. Her dream is to be a doctor of chiropractic medicine. After receiving her degree, she plans to work with another chiropractor for a while and eventually open her own practice. Lastly, she has hopes to buy some land in the next 5 years to build her dream home on. Her favorite memory of Wolf Creek is meeting her amazing learning manager, Sandy.
Hunter McMahon. Hunter wants to begin his work in the trade so that he can become a master in what he is doing. He eventually wants to start his own company. Hunter looks forward to being able to get his company established enough to hire employees and supervise their work. Hunter's favorite Wolf Creek memory is being able to graduate early.
Brooke Merrier. Brooke's future plans are to continue attending St. Cloud Technical and Community College. In the next couple of years, Brooke would like to finish college as well as purchase her first home. Brooke aspires to be successful in her career and travel as much as possible. She would like to travel to at least 5 places she has never been to before within the next year. Her dream is to build a family and adopt a lot more dogs. Her favorite memory of Wolf Creek was being able to take walks during lunch and break up the long days.
Christina Marie Meeson. Christina is undecided on whether to attend a community or four-year college, but she hopes to get a degree in art education. She has always loved kids and art, so she would love to combine those two passions. Christina has always wanted to connect and serve others in whatever she does, so she's interested in furthering her education to become an art therapist. Christina's favorite Wolf Creek memory was when she was interviewed for the local news.
Eleni Harlow. Eleni plans to go to school and obtain her nursing degree. She aspires to have an impact and help people in life and be remembered as a selfless person. She would love to become someone who is a role model to others and teach them that they can achieve whatever they want to achieve. She also wants to travel the world and move out of state one day. Her favorite Wolf Creek memories were seeing all of the teachers.
Asher Payne. Asher hopes to find a major and then attend college through graduate school. They hope to save enough money to move to Hawaii and to travel the world. Asher's favorite Wolf Creek memory was Flannel Day on campus when we all made hot cocoa.
Emma Peter Besso. Emma's future plans consist of attending Southern New Hampshire University and getting a bachelor's degree in social psychology. She's undecided on the specific career she will choose within her major, but knows she enjoys learning about psychology. In the next 10 years, she hopes to have traveled around the world, having seen and experienced many different and exciting things. Her goal is to enjoy life and live her life to the fullest. Emma's favorite memory from Wolf Creek is meeting her learning manager, Chloe.
McKenna Peterson. McKenna plans to attend a community college to get her generals taken care of, and then transfer to a university to finish her degree. Her favorite Wolf Creek memory was meeting all of the good teachers.
Scipio Rice. Scipio plans to go into the workforce for a year or two and then attend trade school. He aspires to save up enough so that when he goes to school, he will not have to work full time. Scipio has goals to move to Oregon and own his own house within the next 5 years. His favorite thing about Wolf Creek is that it allowed him to be more independent than a traditional high school.
Alex Alaska. Alex is interested in attending a 2-year college program and wants to take a variety of classes to decide what interests him. He would like to find something that builds on his interests in computers and engineering.
Samara Sandstrom. Samara will be attending St. Cloud State University and pursuing a 4-year degree. She is exploring the options of animation and psychology. Samara has aspirations to publish a book or two and animate her own stories as well. She would like to someday live on a mountain with a few animals, including cats and a bird or a lizard. Samara's favorite memories of Wolf Creek were when she was able to come and be on campus.
Connor Stramer. While Connor isn't sure what his immediate plans are, he is hoping to move out of his house and gain more real-life experience. He would eventually like to live in a bigger city or in the suburbs in the Northwest, in a house with a wife and kids.
Haley Weber. Haley's future plans include attending college in order to achieve her dream job. She hopes to attend college to get a teaching degree while also studying cosmetology. While in the process of reaching all of these educational goals, she hopes to be working with children. Haley's favorite memories at Wolf Creek were when she was able to come to campus and talk to all of the staff. All right, and Dakota Young. Dakota plans after graduation are to attend community college in order to complete general education courses. During this time, Dakota plans to work and save up some money while deciding if he wants to pursue further education. Dakota aspires to be financially stable and living independently in the next 2 to 5 years. Dakota hopes to have also found a career he loves that he can pursue within that time frame. Dakota's favorite memory from Wolf Creek was eating Hot Pockets at lunch.
Have to find the right speech. They had me change it a couple times. All right, so let's have one more round of applause with the cowbells for the class of 2021. Again, thank you all so much for coming out tonight to support our graduates and being flexible. We hope you'll watch the replay on Facebook. Our family are watching. We'll get pictures out to you soon and a link for that and more information for you. We know that the entire class of 2021 is not here tonight, if you may have noticed. On the program there are other names of students who may have picked up their diploma already after term 1, 2, or 3 and chose not to be with us tonight, or may have just a tiny bit more work to do for summer school. But we celebrate all of them, whether they're here with us tonight or not. So we would just want to make that announcement as well. So once students are presented, we'll have the graduates stand and present them. They'll stay at their own places, so feel free to celebrate with your family unit. We ask that you keep track of your own materials, like your cap and your tassel if you do something with that. We encourage dancing. There will be music by our musicians as soon as we announce the class. And we hope you'll come up, take a few more pictures, take some pictures with your learning manager, and use the facility to take pictures as we conclude the program. So with that, we'll have the presentation of the class of 2021. So graduates, please stand. Graduates, please move your tassels from right to left to signify you have graduated. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the trio Wolf Creek Distance Learning graduating class of 2021.